How many videos have you seen warning about the harmful effects of sugar? 1, 2, or maybe even more. And yet, here you are, still contemplating that sugary treat. You've probably seen inspiring stories of people turning their lives around by cutting sugar, only to face temptation and stumble the very next day. But fear not, you're not alone. We've all been there, lost in the confusing maze of sugar, wondering if we'll ever find our way out. I've been there too, and I'm here to share my personal journey towards a sugar-free lifestyle. My path was filled with challenges, doubts, and victories, just like yours will be. But together, we can navigate this maze. We're going to delve deep into practical steps and actionable insights that will help you break free from the chains of sugar addiction. This isn't just about cutting back on sugar, it's about embracing a healthier lifestyle. So strap in and get ready for a journey that will transform your life. Firstly, let's clear the fog around sugar addiction. Picture this. You're reaching for that third donut, even though you're not really hungry. Or you're finding it hard to get through the day without a sugary pick-me-up. These are telltale signs of sugar addiction. It's a sneaky thing, often masquerading as simple cravings, but it's much more than that. It's a cycle of highs and lows, driven by the sweet enemy, sugar. It's a dependency that your body develops over time, making you feel lethargic, irritable, and unfocused without your sugar fix. But don't fret. Recognizing this pattern is the first step in breaking free from the chains of sugar addiction. Remember, acknowledging the issue allows you to take control. Understanding sugar addiction is your first step towards a healthier you. Next, we need to become detectives in our own kitchens. Imagine that every pantry item is a suspect, hiding secrets in plain sight. Let's talk about food labels. They're not just there for show, they're your key to uncovering hidden sugars. Firstly, look for the sugars line in the nutrition facts panel. Sugar can masquerade under various aliases like corn syrup, dextrose, and fructose. And don't be fooled by health foods. Just because something is labeled as organic or natural doesn't mean it's sugar-free. Even your favorite tomato sauce or granola bar can be packed with hidden sugars. Lastly, remember that serving size matters. Those sugars add up quickly if you're consuming more than the recommended serving. Remember, knowing what's in your food is a big step towards controlling your sugar intake. Thirdly, let's look at our drinks, often the sneakiest sugar culprits. You might be surprised to learn how much sugar is hiding in your favorite beverages. A typical can of soda, for example, contains around 9 teaspoons of sugar. Even drinks labeled as healthy or natural, like fruit juices, can be loaded with sugar. The solution? Start by swapping these out for water, natural teas, and homemade smoothies. Now, let's talk about hydration. Often our bodies misinterpret thirst as hunger, leading to unnecessary sugar cravings. Drinking enough water helps keep you hydrated and may reduce the frequency of cravings, making it easier to resist sugary temptations. Try to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. If you find water too bland, add a slice of lemon or cucumber for a refreshing twist. Remember, each small change adds up. Swapping a sugary drink for water can have a huge impact on your sugar intake. Now let's dive into the world of meals. Consistency is key when it comes to meal timing. It's not just about what you eat, but also when you eat. By eating at regular intervals, your body can better regulate its energy levels, reducing the risk of sugar cravings and energy dips. Think of your body like a well-tuned car. It needs a steady supply of fuel to run smoothly, and that fuel comes from the foods you eat. So try to prioritize regular meals and snacks throughout the day to keep your engine running smoothly. Meal preparation is another crucial element in this process. When you have a busy schedule, it's easy to fall into the trap of grabbing something quick and often unhealthy. But if you take the time to prepare meals in advance, you can ensure that you're giving your body the nourishment it needs. This doesn't mean you have to spend hours in the kitchen every day. Just a few hours of meal prep on the weekend can set you up for a week of healthy, balanced meals. Now, let's talk about healthy swaps. Small changes in your diet can make a big difference. For instance, consider the humble apple. It's a great source of fiber and vitamins, and it can be a delicious snack. But what happens when you swap that apple for apple juice? The juice might taste sweet and refreshing, but it lacks the fiber of the whole fruit. and it's often loaded with added sugars. So the next time you're reaching for a glass of apple juice, consider having a fresh apple instead. It's a simple swap that can make a big difference. And that's the beauty of healthy swaps. They're not about depriving yourself of the food you love. Instead, they're about finding healthier alternatives that can satisfy your cravings while also nourishing your body. Remember, it's not about deprivation, but about making smarter choices. Now let's discuss how to handle those pesky sugar cravings. One of the most challenging parts of cutting back on sugar is managing those sudden, intense cravings. But with the right strategies, you can navigate through these cravings successfully. Here's how. Firstly, try to identify your triggers. What brings about the desire for a sugary treat? Is it stress, boredom, or a certain time of the day? Once you've identified your triggers, you can plan ahead and prepare for those moments. Secondly, distraction can be a powerful tool. When a craving hits, try to divert your attention to something else. Engage in a hobby, read a book, or take a walk. The idea is to shift your focus away from the craving. Thirdly, it's important to remember that it's okay to indulge a little from time to time. Denying yourself completely can lead to binge eating. So, if you're really craving for a cookie, have one, but just one. Lastly, let's talk about celebrating your milestones. This is a crucial part of your sugar-free journey. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. It's important to acknowledge these victories because they motivate you to keep going. Did you manage to resist a sugar craving today? That's a victory. Did you choose water over a soda? That's another victory. These victories are not just about resisting sugar. They're about you taking control of your health, making conscious choices, and prioritizing your well-being. You can celebrate these victories in various ways. Treat yourself to a movie, buy that book you've been wanting to read, or simply take a moment to appreciate your efforts. Remember, this journey is not just about cutting back on sugar. It's about creating a healthier, happier you. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate it. We've covered a lot today. From recognizing the depth of our sugar addiction to unearthing hidden sugars lurking in our everyday foods. We've discussed the importance of cutting back on liquid sugars and the power of prioritizing hydration. We've also delved into the significance of consistent meal timing and prep, and the benefits of making healthy swaps. Perhaps most importantly, we've explored strategies for managing cravings and the value of celebrating milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Each of these steps, though simple in nature, can have a profound impact on your journey towards a healthier, sugar-free lifestyle. But remember, change won't happen overnight. It's about making small, sustainable adjustments to your daily routine and sticking to them. This is a journey, and every journey begins with a single step. Take that step today. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to share it with others who might be fighting their own battles with sugar. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, you're not alone. Together, we can conquer sugar addiction.